Let's quickly run through our headlines this afternoon. National flag flown half-mast in government offices paying tribute to late Padma Shri awardee Ratan Thiyam. And 166th Income Tax Day observed, expert says defaulting on tax payments may invite legal action. Good afternoon, this is Talung Shankaling. You're watching ISTV News. Now the news in brief. Expressing grief over the demise of Padma Shri awardee Ratan Thiyam, the government declared a day of state mourning today. As part of respect, the national flag was flown at half-mast at all major government offices across the state. Following the directive of the Governor of Manipur issued by the General Administration Department yesterday, a one-day state mourning was declared today in honor of Padma Shri awardee Ratan Thiyam, a prominent figure in the Sangeet Natak Academy and a globally renowned theatre playwright and director. As a mark of respect, all forms of entertainment were cancelled and the national flag was ordered to be flown at half-mast. Notably, one of the largest national flag in the state, located at Imphal International Airport, was also flown at half-mast today as a tribute to late Ratan Thiyam. Also, ISTV Network condoled the demise of globally celebrated theatre director and playwright Ratan Thiyam. His passing is a tremendous loss for the people of Manipur and the global artistic community. Honoring his legacy and achievements, ISTV News is broadcasting again the wishes shared by the late theatre maestro on the Foundation Day of ISTV Network on January 25, 2022.
Aikoigi miga pau paunanabagi honanabata. Technology sina aduki matik chaukaling kai miga gi pau se pauna de yamna lurisi nakna de naksina de hene laptop nari phonama pairaga ai maga naknai haina haiba ya ponti nomagi wasalai adubu ISTV gumba channel amana asuk saukraba lamdam asigi problem mayam si karamaina solve togadagi haidana khana naina ba mayam ama dagi thoi ba mayam mingon to wakal khalan bagi chang si aikoi gi sanskriti gi chang aikoi gi tradition gi rituals gi chang mayam ama changing tawdana Aikoida Utoraga Udli Utpasina Haurek liba mirolda How hiba kayasna karit oikibagi haiba mayama sutai aduga koigi lakatori batungnam chatta Aikoi kari Tauraga Pagadage haibagi Mami mayam to source of inspiration kadai the logo the ge and haiba mayama Aikoida Wali Tahalli Aduna Yamna luba Taudang, quite the chow, Taudang a loriba. Yamna chocolate puggy, pillarama, oiriba, media, dugi maraktagi, ISTB na likalaktanangasi, mayam ta achoba dan tauriba, achoba contribution, dedication namakaloina na taurpa, Aquina uba pangi, aduga masigi damakta aina. Yamna tamoigi kachindagi. Yamna nuksina, yamna nungaina, ISTV bu, matam sangna, pajana prajagi seba taudana, leiba, oinana ba aduga hena, channel si chocolate nanaba, isorgi mafamda, haijaba, isor the kurum jaraga, I loijaragi.
NPP State Unit Manipur also deeply condoled the sad demise of Padma Shri Ratan Thiyam. In a press release, President of NPP Manipur State, Yumnam Joykumar, maintained that Padma Shri Ratan Thiyam was a well-known iconic figure, not only of Manipur but of the whole of India in the field of performing arts, mainly theatre, playwriting and direction. His productions are well acclaimed and reflect the contemporary social changes and development of Manipuri society, stated the NPP State Manipur President. His contribution in the fields of performing arts, music and painting will remain unforgettable for all time to come, added the press release. Shifting our focus to other updates now. The 166th Income Tax Day was observed by Office of the Joint Commissioner of Income Tax, Range Imphal at GP Women's College. Under the theme Nation Building Through Tax, the observance was held with quiz competition and thematic painting competition. The competitions were conducted in two categories for students of Class 8 to 10 and Class 11 to 12. Deputy Commissioner of Income Tax Circle, Imphal and Head of Office, Haridas Rajkumar, told media persons that Income Tax Day was observed all over India. He also shared that the objective of the observance was to raise awareness about the role of income tax in nation building, targeting the masses and young people. He then told that the Central Board of Direct Taxes, CBDT, has extended the income tax return ITR filing due date for assessment year 2025-2026 from July 31st to September 15. He urged taxpayers to pay their income taxes on time to avoid legal penalties.
Income tax thiba haiba file to haiba jiga khena yeba ITR file to ba income tax return file to bsidi lakh ani makhai bu helaga di loino file to godo bune lakh ani makhai helaga ju government na rebate mayam am piri hai tare no ko lakh manga handak tai lakh even 12 po yogre madu yogdraga di income do tax zero ta ne ba tax zero ta ni do ITR file to budi mandatory ne ba kan income tax return hai je khoi document ne form ne ba aina chahi am da natraga within the financial year am da taliba income je sini hai da na sarkar da declare to budi adu gi form ne hai tare tax na te ba return file to ro ko tax di na ba gi kanu leite hai tare kasu leite ba.
As part of the government's measure to resettle the internally displaced people who are victims of the Manipur conflict, a team led by Imphal West TC Mayang Lambam Rajkumar visited New Kaithalmanbi Khunau and took stock of the houses abandoned by the conflict victims. The inspection visit was part of steps taken up to resettle the IDPs who have been staying at Wisdom Palace School, New Kaithalmanbi. Officials of different departments and security forces accompanied the DC on his visit. An IDPs of New Kaithalmanbi Okram Kisorjit told media persons that the DC visited and reviewed the condition of villages at New Kaithalmanbi Khunau as measures for resettlement, and the DC has assured the IDPs that security forces will be deployed for protection of the villages in the region. He also said IDPs have started cleaning the surrounding area while getting ready to move back to their houses.
Sigi mafamsing asi akhoi DC dagi akhoi swai gi leiba akhoi police ko liba mafam ko dagi BSF CRPF asarafan sigai je akhoi la ngasi jingselame ba ko sidida moina so sangaga leina ba na hare adu akhoi gi DC gi maikai dagi di mana force to makti nati aduga thajaba leina ga dim sangbi ba sangna ba na harame adu akhoi khungi mijing su thajaba leireba phajana mana azana watim de me cooperation pibirame aduna akhoi je khunjing je sangda bajing je akhoi changaga leira ge ana akhoi je lepna re sang baje akhoi je singba khotpo di sangna na baje akhoi ngarang de hojagre ado achu bada dum sanga leira ni haitare nena ta na leiba je akhoi gi thangnar di le akhoi je boundary miya da leibani na ko ado taraga ju moina asigi boundary miya sida akhoi gi moigi permanent oi na ba haitare moigi apun ba joint force ma sema thangane na haibirame
Vice Chancellor of Manipur University, Professor N. Lokendra, emphasized the need for responsible use of rapidly evolving internet technology to prevent misinformation and safeguard social harmony. He warned that its misuse often fuels communal discord and stress, using it to promote meaningful communication and understanding among diverse groups. The VC made the statement during an international seminar titled Digital Diversity, Democracy and Development held today under the joint initiative of the Department of Political Science, Manipur University, Council for Social and Digital Development, Northeast Development Foundation, Northeastern Social Research Center and NELIT at Manipur University Court Hall. Speaking further, Professor Lokendra pointed out that there are around 200 ethnic communities in Northeast India and fostering unity among them is essential. He stressed that the responsible use of the internet to promote positive dialogue and communication among different communities can help reduce conflicts and support peaceful coexistence. He highlighted the need for meaningful communication and proper use of online platforms to counter issues and crises that arise due to digital misuse. As such, he urged to bring together recommendations that could be implemented practically to address such issues in the 2 days international seminar.
Therefore, a balanced approach is needed, focusing on responsible digital citizenship. Inclusive and mature digital society needs emphasis on media literacy, fact-checking, and a targeted measure to minimize and negate the harmful impacts of internet in order to avoid any tendency of triggering and augmenting social problems and social crises all across the region.
Advisor of PDO, Soraisham Santikumar, has informed that Panchayat Development Organization has been working tirelessly to transform 11 villages of Nambol Assembly constituency into model villages and focus on wide cultivation of medicinal plants and preservation of Uningthau. He also said PDO has launched the initiative to fulfill the vision of MLA of Nambol Assembly constituency, Thaunaujam Basantakumar. He made a statement during the tree plantation program organized by Panchayat Development Organization in connection with 76 Van Mahotsav under the aegis of the local MLA. PDO advisor S. Asantikumar further stated that the tree plantation drive was organized to review the exotic state tree Uningthau, which is gradually vanishing from schools and villages of Nambol. He also sought support and cooperation from the people in fulfilling the vision of the local MLA and PDO in changing the Nambol Assembly constituency into a model constituency.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯈꯨꯡꯒꯪꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯑꯀꯣꯏꯕꯗ ꯈꯨꯡꯒꯪ 18 ꯎ ꯊꯥꯕꯗ ꯅꯠꯇꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯇꯣꯞꯄ ꯄꯥꯟꯗꯝ ꯑꯃꯁꯨ ꯄꯤꯗꯤꯑꯣꯒꯤ ꯊꯝꯖꯔꯤ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯦꯔꯤꯌꯥꯁꯤꯗ ꯈꯨꯡꯒꯪ 18 ꯁꯤꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯁ꯭ꯀꯨꯜꯁꯤꯡ ꯒꯣꯔꯃꯦꯟꯠ ꯁ꯭ꯀꯨꯜꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯥꯏꯚꯦꯠ ꯁ꯭ꯀꯨꯜꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯔꯨꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯠ ꯇ꯭ꯔꯤ ꯎꯅꯤꯡꯊꯧ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒ ꯈꯪꯅꯔꯤꯕ ꯎ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯐꯥꯎꯕ ꯁ꯭ꯀꯨꯜꯁꯤꯡꯗꯗꯤ ꯂꯣꯏꯅ ꯇꯝꯃꯤ ꯁꯥꯇ꯭ꯔꯁꯤꯡꯗ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯠ ꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯁꯤ ꯎꯅꯤꯡꯊꯧꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯇꯁꯦꯡꯅ ꯎꯅꯤꯡꯊꯧꯗꯨ ꯀꯔꯤꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯍꯜ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯕ ꯑꯣꯖꯥ ꯐꯥꯎꯕ ꯈꯪꯗꯕ ꯁꯥꯇ꯭ꯔꯗ ꯅꯠꯇꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯣꯏꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯄꯥꯟꯗꯝꯗ ꯁ꯭ꯀꯨꯜꯗ ꯆꯠꯂꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯎꯅꯤꯡꯊꯧ ꯑꯁꯤꯁꯨ ꯊꯥꯅꯅꯕꯒꯤ ꯄꯥꯟꯗꯝ ꯑꯁꯤꯁꯨ ꯊꯝꯖꯔꯤ ꯈꯨꯡꯒꯪꯁꯤꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯗꯤꯕꯦꯂꯞꯃꯦꯟꯠ ꯋꯥꯔꯛꯇ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯇꯦꯡ ꯄꯥꯡꯅꯅꯕ ꯊꯣꯛꯆꯔꯛꯄꯅꯤ ꯊꯣꯏꯗꯣꯛ ꯍꯦꯟꯗꯣꯛꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯄꯟꯆꯥꯌꯠꯀꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯙꯥꯟ ꯃꯦꯝꯕꯔꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯕ ꯊꯕꯛꯇꯨꯗ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯑꯋꯥꯠ ꯑꯄꯥꯁꯤꯡꯗꯣ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯁꯄꯣꯔꯠ ꯇꯧꯖꯔꯒ ꯍꯦꯟꯅ ꯆꯥꯎꯈꯠꯄ ꯈꯨꯡꯒꯪ ꯃꯣꯗꯦꯜ ꯚꯤꯂꯦꯖ ꯑꯃ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯃꯣꯗꯦꯜ ꯀꯣꯟꯁꯇꯤꯇꯨꯌꯦꯟꯁꯤ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯣꯏꯍꯟꯅꯕꯒꯤ ꯋꯥꯈꯜꯂꯣꯟꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯣꯅꯔꯦꯕꯜ ꯏꯗꯨꯀꯦꯁꯟ ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯁꯇꯔ ꯑꯣꯏꯕꯤꯔꯝꯕ ꯑꯣꯅꯔꯦꯕꯜ MLA ꯅꯝꯕꯣꯜ ꯑꯦꯁꯤ ꯇꯤ.ꯑꯩꯆ. ꯕꯁꯟꯇꯀꯨꯃꯥꯔꯒꯤ ꯂꯝꯖꯤꯡ ꯃꯈꯥꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯉꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯊꯧꯔꯝ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯄꯥꯡꯊꯣꯛꯆꯕꯅꯤ.
2-day training program on mushroom cultivation and vermicomposting kicked off at Asha Club. Over 40 trainees took part in the training program organized by Awang Chingkai, Laipampana Yawol, Lamjing Loop, Kundrakpam in association with Krishi Vigyan Kendra, Imphal East and DE Kau, Imphal. The trainees shared their knowledge of effective techniques for mushroom cultivation. Advisor of Awang Chingkai, Laipampana Yawol, Lamjing Loop, Hawaibam Somendro told media persons that the objective of the training program is to empower unemployed youths with skills to generate their own income through mushroom cultivation and vermicomposting. MLA of Lamlai Assembly constituency K.H. Ibomcha has written to the Governor of Manipur urging the letter to resolve the ongoing pen-down strike by Lecturers Association Manipur 2018 batch. The letter submitted to the governor mentioned that students of Lamlai Higher Secondary School approached him to address the ongoing pen-down strike. The academic atmosphere of the students have been deeply affected in the last few years owing to many factors including COVID-19 pandemic, Manipur conflict and flood. Normal academic activities and classes for students of 603 government higher secondary schools have been badly disrupted, and taking seriousness of the matter, MLA KH Ibomcha made appeal to the governor to resolve the matter with the protesting lecturers. General Secretary of Thiyam Jiribam District Council, Jiribam Ningombam Vibek, has sought immediate intervention of the government to address the pen-down strike being carried out by the government lecturers, which has affected the academic atmosphere of the students. He was speaking at the press meet held at the office of MSF Jiribam district located at Baupara, Jiribam. He narrated that when a team of Thiyam, KSA, AIMS and SUK visited Jiribam Higher Secondary School and Borobekra Higher Secondary School, 15 teachers from the schools were on strike from July 21st, and following which normal academic activities and classes in the two schools have been disrupted. Demanding right to education for the students, Thiyam urged the government to bring an amicable solution with the protesting lecturers and put an end to the pen-down strike.
pen down tawkibadagi mahi masing takminaba oja watpana maram oduna academic atmosphere da yam chawna khudong thinai ningle oja singi phangpham thokpa right sing adu pangan biduna mahusagum mahi masing tamba pangan biu haiduna mari leinaba authority singna media gi khudanga haijari.
Fourth batch of the Skill Development Program on Hospitality and Retail Management organized by Assam Rifles kicked off on 23rd July 2025. Scheduled to run from July to October 2025, the program is being conducted in collaboration with the Gaurav Pradhan Foundation, a Delhi-based non-governmental organization. The opening ceremony took place at Kaisampat, Laimajam, Laikai, Imphal West. During the event, Assam Rifles officials congratulated the carefully selected participants who underwent a rigorous screening process and encouraged them to fully capitalize on this valuable opportunity. In a progressive effort to adopt modern technology and enhance the skills of youth in Manipur, the drone training node of Assam Rifles, in collaboration with IIIT Manipur, organized a 5-day drone training capsule from 19 to 23rd July 2025. It was stated that collaborative multi-stakeholder initiative was designed to strengthen technical capabilities in drone technology for surveillance, disaster response and border security operations. The training covered key aspects such as a drone assembly, aerial mapping, real-time surveillance, equipment maintenance and data interpretation. The faculty comprised renowned experts including Dr. Ravi Kumar Gangwar, Head of Department of Electronics, Dr. Varun Chaudhary, Professor Jivesh Kumar, Dr. Kundan Kumar Suman and AKS Raj from IIT Dhanbad. Shifting our focus to some national and international updates now, India and China reviewed the situation in the border areas at the 34th meeting of the Working Mechanism for Consultation and Coordination on India-China Border Affairs held in New Delhi yesterday. The Indian delegation was led by Joint Secretary East Asia Gaurangalal Das. The Chinese delegation was led by the Director General of the Boundary and Oceanic Affairs Department of the Chinese Foreign Affairs Ministry, Hong Liang. They expressed satisfaction with the general prevalence of peace and tranquility in the border areas, leading to the gradual normalization of bilateral relations. They agreed to maintain regular exchanges and contacts on issues related to boundary affairs at the diplomatic and military levels through established mechanisms. To advance effective border management and sustain peace and tranquility, the two sides deliberated on various measures as explored during the previous round of special representatives talks and the 33rd meeting of WMCC. The two sides also prepared for the next round of special representatives talk on the Indian-China boundary question to be held in India later this year. The leader of Chinese delegation also called on the Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri. Former Chief Justice of Bangladesh, ABM Khairul Haqqi, has been arrested. A team from the Detective Branch, DB, of Dhaka Police picked him up from his Dhaka residence around 8 a.m. on Thursday. DB Joint Commissioner Muhammad Nasirul Islam confirmed the arrest to the media. He, however, did not disclose the reason behind the detention or provide details of the ongoing investigation. We will share more information once the details are available, said the DB official. Justice Khairul Haqqi served as the 19th Chief Justice of Bangladesh. He was sworn in on the 30th of October 2010 and retired on the 17th of May 2011 upon reaching the age of 67. Recently, the Nationalist Lawyers Forum held a press conference demanding his arrest and trial, branding him as the chief architect of the destruction of the country's judiciary and democracy. Dozens of people, including children, are feared dead after a passenger plane went missing in Russia's far eastern Amur region, Russian state media reported, citing local officials. The plane, a Soviet-era Antonov An-24, was flying on a regional route from Khabarovsk to Bogovets-Chinsk and Tainda when it disappeared from the radar. When Russian Ministry of Emergency Situations said in a statement posted on Telegram, the emergency ministry said a search and rescue helicopter dispatched to the area found a burning fuselage of the airplane. It said it was investigating why the plane lost contact. Vasily Orlov, the governor of Amur region, said on Telegram that according to preliminary data, there were 43 passengers, including 5 children and 6 crew members on board the plane. Citing emergency officials, Russian state news agency said preliminary information indicates that all those aboard the aircraft were dead. The aircraft was only a few miles from Tainda airport when it lost contact with air traffic controllers, the emergency ministry added. Well, those are the updates we have this afternoon. Before we wind up the news, giving you the headlines once again. National flag flown half-mast in government offices, paying tribute to late Padma Shri awardee Ratan Thiyam. And 166th Income Tax Day observed, experts say defaulting on tax payments may invite legal action. Thank you for watching ISTV English News. Stay tuned at 8 p.m. for